Yeah, hi, this is Dave Rossi. I'm making a video for Digitrax to see if they can help me debug my shorting issue. So right here I have a Digitrax DCS50 and hooked up to it, to the jumpers, I've got two MRC Tech 2 controllers, and I have a whole control panel here that's isolated by blocks, but I don't use it anymore because of DCC. Underneath here I have a PM42 reversing switch controller. I have three things hooked up to it for the reversing loops under this tunnel here, and up here in the mountain these are reversing loops in a tunnel. So here's the issue I have. So what I have is I've got three engines on the track that I've had for a number of years. I've used this whole setup. This is the Oregon Pass. Scenery's not done, but it's been set up for about 7 years. It took me a year to make the track work. Now, what happens is if I turn on one engine, right, you can see it's moving along fine. I turn on another engine, alright, then I'm going to turn on the third engine. Now, I'm going to turn on the sound, and here's what's going to happen. Jump to the next one. You see, just with that little sound, see the shorts are starting to happen. Turn on another, and so what's happening is as these trains are going around the track, you can see it's shorting out a little bit, and then eventually, as it's going around, it gets worse and worse as the trains go around the track. A lot of times when it hits the reversing loops, now I don't know why all of a sudden I would have an amperage problem on the track. When I do my measurements here of my voltmeter of the track, you can see that the voltage, I'm going to show it again, the voltage on the actual track is about between 3.6 and 3.8. If I can, it's hard for me to get it to, there it is. Ah! Actually, that's interesting. Yeah, there it is. The voltage is 3.4 now that I've got trains running on it. It was hard for me to do that. I'm going to test another place in the track. It's very difficult for me to get the voltage. Okay, you're just going to have to take my word for it that the voltage is between 3.4 and 3.8. So I'm going to send this off to you guys, and hopefully you guys can help me debug it. And you see the way that it's shorting out, and some days it's better than others, and today the trains aren't stopping, but usually the trains stop. Okay? But you can clearly see what's happening there. Alright.